Right, so she always comes up with something new to spice up the bulletin.
Okay, so what's new today?
Well, you're going to be telling us.
I'll be telling you, but I have greetings from Patrick Achu. I tagged you in the message, you didn't respond, so Patrick says I should tell you, and his wife, Jorinda, yes, that's what she's called, Provincial, and they extend their greetings to you.
Okay.
And they say...
Patrick and Jorinda?
Yes, they say get in touch with them. Okay.
All right, I will.
All right, so we woke up to a very sad news. We heard that a member of the group 4x4, he was called Abortion, rebranded to Coded, was involved in an accident. Yes, the pictures were all over social media. So we went to the hospital where he is currently receiving treatment. And we spoke to the wife. Though she will speak to us on camera, she told us what exactly happened to Coded.
He called around 10. I knew he had a meeting at Islegon around that time. So he called and said he'll be home soon. And then less than 20 minutes, he called back that he's got an accident. But then I thought it was a normal thing. Maybe a car had just hit him or something. So I said, okay, he should just hold on, I'm coming over. So I drove off. On my way, I called to ask him exactly where he is. And then he said he's been taken to a nearby hospital. He gave me the name, which was, I think, Yabua Hospital or so. So I got there. There were nurses. They had already given him first aid, and he was like lying there restlessly. Then I said, okay, I want to go and see where the incident happened. So I drove there, and then I saw the two cars. Apparently, the other car who bumped into him, there were people in there, and they were severely injured. So they were quickly rushed to 37 Military Hospital. But because Adam, he was able to get out of the car himself through the driver's window. So they thought he was okay, but apparently he wasn't. So yeah, I think he's doing well now. We thank God that at least we didn't hear of any bad news, even from the other car who bumped into him and himself as well. So we thank God, and we need prayers of all their supporters to help him fight this. Yeah, so basically that's exactly what happened. And so we're just holding on to God.
So we hear that he's doing well, and he was home and was only brought here this morning.
Yes, after, I think there was no doctor at the other hospital last night. So they said to me that I should bring him home and then bring him in the morning. But then I realized that, I mean, even at night, there was no doctor there to even take care of any patient at that time. So it's better I move him to a 24-hour running hospital instead, so that he would have the necessary medical attention that he needs. That is how come I had to move him very early this morning to C&J, so that they can take care of him. He's in pain, but he's doing well. He's doing well, yeah. He will be fine. He will be fine.
You know how long he's going to be here for?
That doctors haven't said. They said they are having him under observation. So, yeah, I think we just have to leave the doctors to do what they have to do on him, yeah.
Yeah, he can talk, if he can walk, everything is okay. It's not like
because of the pain, he can't really talk much. The doctors are restraining people from speaking with him, even me.
Right, so we're happy that he's
doing well. Even though I wasn't allowed to see him, like she said, the doctors won't allow anyone to see him. When I got there, I met two members of the other two members of his group, Captain Planet and Fresh Prince. So I spoke to them briefly as well.
The wife called me in the middle of the night around 12 o'clock, so I have to rush to the house. When I got there, Kodet was sleeping because already he was taken to a different hospital before, so I have to wait in his house since 12 o'clock midnight till now for him to wake up. So when he woke up, I was like, okay, let's take him to another hospital because he might be thinking he's okay, he's all right, because he didn't sustain any cut or anything on the body, but there might be some internal bleeding or some blood clot somewhere, so we have to bring him here so they will do MRI to check if there is no blood clot or any place bleeding internally.
Do you know when he's going to be leaving here?
I'm sure by tomorrow.
How did you also get the news?
Crazy enough, my phone was off last night. But when I woke up this morning, That was the first call I had. Someone called me and asked me, they heard my brother had an accident, what's going on. So I called Planet immediately and he confirmed it was true. And I rushed here. From morning I've been here. And it seems my brother is perfectly all right, so I thank God for that.
So those are exactly. But let's talk about Kwakese now. And Kwakese has a Feed the Needy project coming out in on the 14th, just Tuesday. But he's been tweeting.
On Valentine's Day.
Exactly. He's been tweeting. So tweets that are not very usual of Kwakese. You know, Kwakese is bashing I don't know who, but here's a tweet. Can we see the tweet roll on the screen now? He talks about the fact that no artist in Ghana has $1 million house, and he says that no one is rich, no one is poor. We are all is clean and okay. That's but my main concern is the fact that in Ghana we know two people who have openly told us that they have $1 million houses. So I'm wondering if Kwakese is referring to these two. Fuse ODG told us that he bought $1 million house.
Yeah.
Shatawale also says that he's got $1 million house. So I'm wondering, so no musician in Ghana has $1 million house yet.
Niggas lie too much.
I tell you. So who are the liars then? Fuse ODG and Shatawale. Yeah. I'm just wondering. And he's been defending this. He says, if you have $1 million house, then you should be able to feed the needy. Stop living like you have $1,000. That's his response, because he was called on radio this morning. He says he still stands by it. He doesn't believe. So that's Fuse's $1 million house. I know Doreen, have you paid him a visit? So these are pictures from his house. You will see the building itself soon. And so I'm just wondering, if he doesn't believe that Fuse's house cost $1 million, and if he also doesn't believe that Shatawale's house, so that's Fuse's house. Yes, that's $1 million house that Fuse has here in Ghana. And so we're just wondering whether he's not too sure that Fuse's house costs that much.
Okay,
and that's Shatawale's house. You know, Shatawale bought this house, tweeted about it. So I bought myself a classic mansion, $1 million, and that's the mansion there. So I'm just wondering. Okay,
it would be difficult to actually, contest their claims that their houses are worth $1 million.
But I don't know what brought about this. You've heard your colleagues say they have $1 million houses. Fuse ODG on camera, Shatawale on social media. So I don't know why, except Kwakese knows something we are not privy to.
Okay, but I also think that the house, I was like, I'm not sure it's worth $1 million. I may be wrong. But there's something people have conversations about, and if he decides, Kwakese decides that, well, he's going to tweet about it. I didn't tweet about what I felt about it, but Kwakese decides to tweet about it, and yeah.
So in the coming days, I'm just waiting to see what, Shatawale has not responded yet. Fuse ODG, nothing from him as well.
Shatawale hasn't responded. If he's going to respond, what is he going to say? Because his name hasn't been mentioned.
It says no artist. Shatawale is an artist. Fuse ODG, please come out clean. Are your houses $1 million, or you're lesser than that, or you haven't finished paying, so you don't know anything?